I am so excited about this. I love using drugstore products that actually are good. So a lot of these are first time use, so I will give my first impressions. Some of these I'm using again because they are products that I love and I really didn't see anything that I wanted to substitute them for. So the first item will be this CoverGirl palette in the color True Naked Sunsets. I chose this palette because, well, I just happen to love a beautiful sunset, and these colors were really vibrant looking, and the rainbow of colors that they have are true to a beautiful dramatic sunset. They had other varieties of the palettes as well, different colors, and they were beautiful as well. I wanted to get more than one, but I didn't quite know how pigmented this was going to be and what the formula would be like. So if this is really something that I love, I will definitely go back and try another palette. But let's go ahead and get into this one. I'm going to start off with this burnt orange color right here. It's so pretty, and I'm going to see how beautiful it will be on the eyes. So I'm going to go right above the crease. And I'm just using circular motions and windshield wiper motions, just blending all of that out. So it is pretty. Taking that a little further into my inner corner. Once again, bringing that right at the crease and then bringing it up, just blending it upward to soften it out. So pretty, look at that. Nice color payoff on this. Okay, and now I'm going to add this burgundy color. I think that's like a deep burgundy plumish color. I'm going to add that in on my outer corner and just work my way into the lid just a little bit and above the crease. Blending that further into the lid. Just trying to keep it soft and nicely blended. That is so pretty though. So far with these two colors here, these are winners. Okay, so now what I want to do, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to go for is this brownish color here. And I'm trying to see, is that a brown or is it like a red? It's like a reddish brown. So I'm going to go for that one, and I'm going to use, what is this? I hope this works. This is an e.l.f. brush, and I guess it's almost like a stippling brush, but it has kind of a little tip to it. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm going to go ahead and pack that reddish brown, brick red, I don't know what to call it, but it's pretty. I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm going to take it from the inner corner all the way to the middle. Oh my gosh, that adds a nice richness to this look. Oh, so pretty. But going in as far as I can into my inner corner. Goodness, that's gorgeous. And I have not noticed any fallout, which is always nice. I'm gonna add some more of that burgundy plumish shade. I'm not sure what to call that. I'm adding some more of that burgundy plumish shade on the outer area, just to add some depth. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the, well, first I'm going to start off with that burnt orange color right underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with the brown and the plum shade. We're just going to call it plum. I'm going to go back in with a combination of the brown and the plum shade and do that. But I'm going to be using this G Morphe 27 brush. I love the point on it, and I think it'll be good for my lower lash line. Just connecting that orange to the burgundy. I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to add the brown and the burgundy color. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add a little bit of highlight along my brow bone, and I'm going to go into the nude shade, this one here, with this. I'm going to go into this beautiful nude sparkly shade. I'm going to add that right above my brow bone. Right where the arch begins, and I'm just going to pull that down. Oh crap. There's a hole in it. Let me put some on this side. Do the same with this, just kind of bring it down a little bit. A little more. I'm trying to fix that hole. Dang it. Clean that up. Okay, so there is that. Now I'm gonna use this gold shade. So there's the nude shade with all the glitters in it, and there's the gold. And the gold is the one that I'm gonna use for my inner corner. So using this gold shade for my inner corner. See how bold that'll be. That's pretty. Kind of like to bring it like from the inner corner right there to just part of the way on the inner lid. I just think it has such a pretty effect. And I'm going to smooth it out on the top lid with my fingers. It's not as gold as I like, but it's pretty. Okay. I think I brought it in just a tad bit too much, but that's okay. Make it pop just a little bit more up here. Okay. So that's it for this palette. I'm really impressed with it. It's better than most store-bought palettes that I get, or drugstore palettes that I get. The pigment level was just beautiful. It was perfect. The colors were true to what you see in the palette, so I love that. The next thing that I'm going to use is this CoverGirl Intensify Me eyeliner, and it's in the color Intense Black. So let's see how intense it is. I like a good strong black. Oh, and I meant to show you the point on this too. Look at that point. It's a very sharp point. So, pretty nice. And it allows you to be really precise with your line, which is good. It is matte. So I like that because it doesn't have a, you know, an annoying shine to it. I really don't like eyeliners like that. So I do like that it is a matte liner as well. Okay, so I don't like that it feels like it got drier after I used it on the other eye. This is a brand new liner, and it feels like it's just like quickly drying out, so I don't know what's up with that. It kind of felt a little dry on the, I don't know, maybe it's because it's matte. I never really find a matte eyeliner like easily. Most of mine that I get have like a shine to it. So I don't know. It looks good. I like it. I like the look of it. I'll be able to tell you whether over time I like it or if it's quickly used up. Because the only thing that I'm not liking right now is it feels like it's not going to last very long. Like the product itself is not going to last very long because it feels like as I've used it, it's drying out. Like the ink, the formula, the product is like almost gone. That's the way it felt. But like I said, it could just be because it's matte and it's not that wet feeling that I'm used to feeling from a eyeliner like that, a liquid eyeliner. So we'll see. The next thing that I'm going to be using is this Almay Multi Benefit Mascara. And it is supposed to add volume, length, definition, and conditioning. And it has keratin. So it says it has lash loving keratin in it as well. So I love the packaging on this. Like, the color is so pretty, that periwinkle. And here's the brush on the mascara. Very nice. Okay, so I do see the definition. I can see the tips of the individual lashes. So that's nice. It's really hard for me to find a mascara that actually gives me volume. Right now I own two, and I love them. So, but normally when a mascara is claiming to be voluminous or give you volume for your lashes, they don't always work that way for me because my lashes are not that thick from the get-go. So there is that. So I'm going to add this to my bottom lashes. Okay, that's pretty. Have a little more up here. Oh no, I got a little volume, more definition than volume though. Okay, I'm gonna let that go before I end up having an accident with this mascara. So the next item that I'm going to be using is this Almay bronzer. And it's called a healthy hue blush, but for me it's more of a bronzer. And let's see, let me swatch that for you. Oh, first of all, let's talk about, before I swatch, let's talk about the packaging. It's so pretty. I love Almay packaging. So this is what the product itself looks like. This is the swatch. I'll go ahead and put some more on there. It's a little orangey, little red, little orangey, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. Because the bronzer that I normally use has more of a brown, like a deep brown to it, which is what I love, but we'll see how this works. And I'm using this e.l.f. brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but that's what I'm using for this bronzer today. And I just put it on like my cheekbones and I take it up. Just to warm up my face. Add some to the sides of my forehead. on my nose. All right, let's see if that works. Okay, so that's it for that. So I'm not sure how this is picking up on camera, but I like it. It's not as red as I thought that it was gonna look on my skin, but it could be that because of the makeup look that this is kind of tying in with it and it looks fine. If I do something else, maybe it might be more red, but other than that, I like it. I like the formula and I just think it's very pretty. So let's see, next I'm going to use my standby because I really could not find another highlighter that I wanted to try in the store, so I'm sticking with what I already use. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, is it? Yes. Flower Crown. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in the color Golden Flower Crown. And I think many of you already know what this looks like, but I'll go ahead and for those of you who have not tried Wet n Wild highlighter yet, this one is pretty. And then there's the Princess, oh, what's the name of it? Princess something, but it's a beautiful one. That's my favorite one, but I've been using this one religiously for a long time, for months now. So it's gold, kind of similar to the gold in that CoverGirl palette that I just used. So interesting. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, and then this is the eyeshadow that was in the CoverGirl palette that I used today. Very close. All right, oh, and I was about to put that away. So let's go ahead and apply this. So I just put that on the tops of my cheekbones, on my nose, sides of my nose, I just want a nice glow. I'm not gonna go crazy with this today. I put it on, there we go, my cupid's bow. And then I put some, just a little on my forehead, right above my brows. There. Okay. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, so now, what else? Oh, lips. Where's that lipstick? There it is. Okay, so what color is that? I'm just trying this today, but I've tried several lipsticks from this brand. Black Cherry. Okay, so I'm using Milani Black Cherry. And as I began to pick out makeup, I just started coordinating so many different things. It was all coming together in the store and it was so much fun. So if you guys want to see a shopping trip where I put a makeup look together in the store, then let me know in the comments below. That would be fun. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. I love a rich color lipstick. Probably could use a little more bronzer with this look because of the shades. Everything's so deep.